Guys, I know you're seeing this right away and you're like, yo, oh, this is the old school setting. It is, because this is my stream setup, because today we lost a real homie. RIP to the real one. Even though you would shut off on me halfway through a bunch of my videos to the point where it was becoming a meme in the chat. Even though you would overheat in the middle of some of my greatest videos where I would run out of camera. Just happened in yesterday's video. Where is RJ Barrett? RJ Barrett does he not have any minutes? This is why I checked, and my camera just went out. My camera just went out. All right, so we're gonna have to continue this without the camera for a little bit. Today we lost a friend, TK Crew. Today we lost a dear friend, my Sony A5000. So now I'm going to my backup plan for right now. We're going to the stream setup for these videos from now on until I'm able to get a new camera, because it's hard out here for a pimp. But this is not gonna ruin my mood today. I will not allow it. Today is draft day, and we got news that the Knicks moved up in the draft. Now, not that kind of move that you think. It was in a later round, but will this trade be important to us being able to move up closer in the first round? Let's talk about that. What's going on, CK Crew? It's your boy CK2K here, and welcome back to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, like this video, and don't forget the notification bell. And yes, RIP to the camera one time. But on this fine draft day, we're not worried about the camera. We're worried about the draft that is coming up tonight. And for those who may or may not know, I will be live streaming tonight during the draft along with my brother Coda the Dreamer, and some guests will be coming through, like the homie B War. You guys know, my co-host in Coast to Coast. Come back is coming very soon. So be sure you're there tonight, because I'm looking forward to seeing you guys' face and hearing you guys' opinions, reacting with you guys when we make the picks that we make. And speaking of picks, let's talk about the trade we made this morning. As you guys saw, this morning the Knicks moved up in the draft to trade our 27th and 38th pick for the 23rd overall pick and Ante Tomic. I don't know if I said his name right. I know there's a lot of anti-Tomic stands for whatever reason. I had no idea who he is. Please enlighten me in the comments below. But people are excited for that pickup. But I'm most excited for the 23rd overall pick, because that means one of two things, and both options I'm a fan of. Option one is simply we are moving up to probably steal or select an Isaiah Stewart, Jalen Smith, or if we do select a forward with the 8th overall pick, possibly getting my guy Tyrell Terry at that 23rd overall pick. And Woj even said it by putting up this tweet saying, moving up 4 spots to number 23 strengthens the Knicks' ability to package that and the number 8 to target a pick/player above them on the board tonight. So yes, this also strengthens our ability, using the exact same words as Woj, to move up to possibly bag one of the marquee players in this year's draft. Does that mean it could possibly get us up to the 2, 3, 4 range? Maybe not, but I do believe it can move us up to a 5 range. And if it simply just adds into an 8, 23, and a player to move up to the 4th pick or 5th pick, I think that's something that we should entertain, but only if that means that we're getting the guy that we want. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Editing CK, but future CK here. I recorded this video a little bit after when the trade news came out, but then reports are continuing to flow about what you just saw in that tweet previously. It's looking like the Knicks made the trade for the 23rd pick to possibly move up in the draft for Tyrese Haliburton or Obi Toppin. Now, the Tyrese Haliburton thing's still in the air, because not all players in the front office are all on the same page with Tyrese Haliburton, but it seems like everybody is a big fan of Obi Toppin. To be honest with you guys, I'm not completely against drafting Obi Toppin. I'm really not. But when it comes to trading both of our picks to move up to get Obi Toppin, I don't know how I feel about that. I know the Cavaliers are, heavy favorites to snag him at that pick if somebody like Onyeka is not on the boards or something like that anymore. And as a matter of fact, bringing that up, is rumored that the Knicks have been in talks with the Cavaliers to make that exact trade of the 8th and 23rd pick to get the pick, the 5th pick from the Cleveland Cavaliers, but the Cavaliers are holding out because they're trying to get a deal, a lot like what the Hawks did a few years ago or last season or whatever the deal may be. I'm not entirely upset with us drafting Obi Toppin. It's just the way we're doing it. I don't know how I feel about that. Obi Toppin definitely was probably the best player in college basketball last year, arguably to a lot of people. I would co-sign that conversation for sure. I do believe that Tyrese Haliburton, if he stayed healthy, I do think Tyrese Haliburton could have been a way higher prospect than he was before the injury. I know a lot of people in the Knicks wire go a little too hard on him. I think that's wild. I do like Tyrese Haliburton, but I don't know if I'm trading up to get Tyrese Haliburton when I feel like he will probably be available at 8. I don't think that any other team is making that gamble on Tyrese Haliburton, because I feel like the only other team outside of us that's looking for a point guard that's not named the Bulls, who are rumored to be trading up with the Warriors to possibly snag LaMelo Ball. I think the Pistons are the only other team that draft the point guard, and I think that they go with Killian Hayes to pair him up with Sekou Demboya from France as well. So I feel like Tyrese Haliburton will be available at 8. So if we're trading up, I feel like the only move is to be trading up to get Obi Toppin if the Knicks brass are that high on him. I don't know how I feel about it. This all is developing as I was editing, so I felt like the end of the video could get cut out because we need to talk about this because it's more relevant. What are you guys thinking? Do you guys think it's too much to trade the 8th pick and the 23rd pick to snag Obi Toppin? Is Obi Toppin worth that? Let me know your thoughts about that in the comments below. And now, are you guys feeling that this is part of the all master plan? Because if we draft Obi Toppin, we have to move Julius Randle, right? And then does that mean that we do have some sort of big grandioso deal that includes Russell Westbrook? Is that still in the cards? I firmly believe that Russell Westbrook is going to be on the Charlotte Hornets by the end of this week. But if we draft Obi Toppin, does this mean that we have some deal in place that could land us Russell Westbrook, and then we walk away with Russell Westbrook and Obi Toppin and the other player pieces that we got? Now, mind you, in theory, that's not a bad team. I mean, that's not something to be too upset with. I'd rather have 2 prospects in this draft than trade up for Obi Toppin. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Obi Toppin ends up being that all-star caliber player. I have no problem eating my words in the future. It's just no one can convince me that trading 2 picks to get Obi Toppin, I just don't see that. I can't co-sign that. But before we even move on, shout out to Leon Rose. All these rumors and everything going on right now, this man Leon Rose is proving that he is someone that works in silence, and that is very refreshing as a Knicks fan from years and years to come. It's either all these rumors come out and then none of them follow through, and then we find out that we were trying to do it, but we were just too incompetent to do them, or it was a simple case of we would just do nothing because we were too incompetent to do it. See how the 2 options sound very similar? One is the rumors being true, but we're just too stupid to do them, or the rumors were false because we were just too stupid to try to do anything about anything. Either option was not good as a Knicks fan. Now you're seeing that there are some truth to some of these rumors, but for the most part, you still don't know what's going on in the mind of Leon Rose, and that excites the hell out of me. And that, to me, is a good sign of everything that we have done putting together this front office. It's a good start to see that we have finally flipped the script a little bit on what we have done as the New York Knicks and what we have built with our front office, and that, that makes me feel a little bit better. And like I said, either option, if we do stay at 8 and 23, I love that too. If that's a possible pairing of Isaac Okoro, Devin Vassell, any of those forwards, Aaron Nesmith, any forward, and then Tyrell Terry at the 23rd pick, or even Isaiah Stewart still getting in the big, or the opposite of getting someone like a Tyrese Haliburton if he drops, if Killian Hayes drops, if they want Kira Lewis or somebody. The point of the matter is I'm cool with both options in us making some sort of move to trade up to the 4th or 5th pick, or us staying pat with the 8th and 23rd pick. I love both options. I love this position that puts us in. It's crazy that just slightly moving up 4 spots puts us in a position where we are better off to make some sort of deal or get a better player with the 23rd pick. Because like I said, this draft goes in tiers. This 3rd tier ends around the 24th pick, in my opinion. Then 25th and on, I would say that's the next tier of players where you can pick somebody from the 2nd round or a late 1st rounder, and you don't know what kind of talent you're going to get. So I think putting us in the 23rd pick helps us out in getting a better 2nd pick if we decide to keep 8 and 23. Hope that makes sense. Well, let me know what you guys think about the trade in the comments below. Do you think that this will be us possibly moving up because of this deal, or do you think we will stay pat? And if we stay pat, who are you selecting? I don't know, but what do you guys think in the comments below? We'll talk more about it in tonight's draft party, the CK Crew draft party tonight. We're gonna have a lot of fun tonight's draft, so be there. joining the party. Every year, these draft parties are a lot of fun. This year too, I'm pulling out all the stops. The layout's gonna look a little bit more different. It's gonna be dope, so come through. We out here in the streets. But anyways, you guys know the deal. Let me know all of your thoughts on everything I mentioned here below. How do you like my list? How do you feel about the trade that we made? Draft night tonight. All the speculation and rumors end tonight. I'm excited. If you haven't already, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. I'll catch you guys in the draft tonight. Let's get it. See y'all later. And RIP to my camera one more time. Hopefully I get a new camera by this weekend. We'll see. But it's me, your boy CK. I'm out of here. And peace.
Feeling like I won the lotto. Always taking trips with a new chick, asking where the time goes. And I wonder if this is all I'll know.